Hey y'all, I'm back. Ooh, ooh. Yes, I know it's been a while. Okay, more than a while. It's been a really long while, and that's my bad. I've just been trying to get my life together, trying to reprioritize what I'm trying to do with this channel. But today is National Coming Out Day, so I have to jump on and tell y'all about my second coming out story. But before I do, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, tell your friend, tell your best friend about me so I could quit my daytime job and do what? Be snatched full time. As I mentioned earlier, this is my second coming out story. I was outed as gay when I was 18, and that's a story for another day because it's a very deeply private, personal story that I'm not sure I'm ready to share with y'all yet, but I did want to share my second coming out story. My second coming out story is really about coming out as gender fluid. I didn't think I was gonna have to come out again in my lifetime, but here we are. As if one time wasn't hard enough. Last year, as you all know, unless you've been living under a big ass rock, we had some additional forced time to think. With that additional time to think, I really had a lot of time to ask myself the questions that were necessary for me to really start living my life authentically. I decided to come out very publicly on my YouTube channel. I'll be linking that video right here. I decided to come out publicly because this is my second coming out and I just wanted to get it over with. So I did it in my way, the way that worked for me. But before I came out publicly, I should add that I did tell my closest friends, although it wasn't really shocking to people who knew me. So I came out and I guess I was almost kind of like expecting a little bit of a party for it. That's so petty. That is so petty, y'all. But you know, I was kind of like, damn, this is a big moment for me. And I was really expecting a bigger kind of response. But then I had to think about that. Then I had to think about, why was I expecting a bigger response? Even a negative response, just a bigger response. Why? Why was it that this normal response of, cool, we still love you and we appreciate you, something that made me feel unresolved? And I think the reason was, I know the reason was that because my first coming out experience was so traumatic and eventful, I expected this coming out story to be just the same, but it wasn't. I wasn't really expecting a party, but you know, I was really expecting more of a response. Does that make sense? But guess what, y'all? I am so happy that that was the response. That the response was boring, uneventful, not dramatic, not traumatic. It was perfect. First of all, I was super nervous to actually even tell my husband, number one, because he married a cis gay man. And I am not a cis gay man, and that was not what he necessarily signed up for. So I was really nervous to tell him. That was number one. I was also nervous to tell my friends because I didn't want them to think that I was just coming out as gender fluid to be trendy or to bring attention to myself, because I am a Leo, y'all, so I do love the attention. But this is so far beyond the attention. There are plenty of things I could do for attention that have nothing to do with my gender, y'all. But I was scared that they would think that that was what I was doing. And I was also really scared to tell my family about it. And if I'm being super honest, I didn't fully tell my parents directly right away, which is probably not the best move. I feel like maybe that's just me, but I feel like they might be a little bit limited in their understanding of different genders. Maybe I'm not giving them enough credit, but they definitely know at this point. I'm pretty sure they've seen the video. We talk about my channel, my makeup, all of it, except for the fact that I'm gender fluid. But sometimes there are battles that you need to choose, and this is one that I'm choosing not to fight just yet. Let's just say this. One day we will have the conversation, but that day is not today. My sister already mostly knew, but we had a conversation about it, and actually it was really cute because she invited me to talk to my nephews about gender and explain to them what different genders are, which I thought was super cute and important. So yeah, I had all of those fears and I just ripped off the band-aid, let them all know, and I honestly feel so much better. So yeah, that was my coming out story this time around. It was nice. It's not always like that for everybody. Not everybody's gonna have the same type of support that I did. And everybody's story is so different. Hopefully you only have to come out one time, but if you do find yourself in a situation where you're rediscovering yourself and have to come out again and again and again, I hope that you have the same type of support system that I did. That support comes in really handy after you come out. After you come out, your life doesn't just end. You continue living, you continue discovering new parts about you, because there are days that you're going to feel lost, you're going to question yourself, you're going to feel alone, but you're not alone because you'll have allies and support. Get yourself a tribe of people who are gonna have your back in any situation, period. Coming out doesn't have to be hard. There doesn't have to be a party or a fight. There don't have to be hurtful words thrown around. There don't even have to be high fives thrown around. But it can sure as hell be whatever the you want it to be. You come out in your own time, in your own way. Don't feel rushed, but know that there's always support on the other side. I wish somebody would have told me this the first time I came out, because I felt alone. You don't have to do it alone. I repeat, you don't have to do it alone. You're not alone. Happy National Coming Out Day. Thank you so much for joining me, for supporting me. Hope to see y'all again next time. And don't forget, we're all just trying. So be nice. Oh, that's too much. Reach. Reach. Ooh, ooh. This is a mess. This was a mess. Thank you.